We're back again for a quite nighttime upload right here, as I'm going to brighten that light up on me. And thought I'd give this old kit a go again. It did work wonders in the build-up to, of course, the playoffs, which we ultimately did win. Spoiler alerts for the episodes before this. And it needs to go in the wash. We've got a big game against Bradford in real life coming up when we're in a chase for the playoffs. As today, guess what? Another chase for the playoffs. Yes, people, welcome to episode number 3 of season number 3. All the threes on FIFA 23 here, of course, on the MWS channel. It is the FIFA 23 Grimsby to Glory save, as if you haven't seen the first two of this series, or season should I say, and the first two seasons of this series, make sure you do go ahead and watch those. I mean, it's a long watch, but hopefully it's worth it to see where we are up to today, as spoilers are coming up. But before we get into the spoilers, if you enjoyed the past videos and this one, hit them a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are inches away from that lustry of, that's not a word, that's not even a word, but that 8,000 mark, which we really do want to hit this time soon. I'm going to say this week, but let's just see how it goes. Let's see how these playoffs go. I'm really trying not to speak too soon, but you can see the position we're in. 0 defeats in League 1 after the way our 2 previous campaigns in League 2 started. This is absolutely phenomenal. Still, 8 points off Blackpool, who are yet to lose a game. 3 goals conceded all season. As I'm going to show you the calendar here, we are out of the window. Still, free agents can be signed, as Portsmouth, a big game. Bristol Rovers is kind of big because I just did buy one of his best players. We've got Salford, Barnsley, a huge kind of localish derby game. We've got Cambridge and we've got Fleetwood Town, which I think we'll play whoever's highest up out of the rest, but I've definitely got to play Portsmouth and I've definitely got to play Barnsley today. They are my 2 picked. As we've got international duty players in Liam Cullen. New signing if you didn't see the last one. Very impressing how we got him into the club, as Caden Jackson wanting to start here against Portsmouth. I might as well build this team with you. We are at Fratton Park for this one, a huge game. And I don't mean that lightly at all, as Josh Eccles is unfortunately still out on international duty. I wonder how long he's out for. Is this the reserve team? I think I'm editing the reserves here. We did play in the Papa John's Trophy, and we got a result against Mansfield, as I think this is the main team that we're going to go with. Yeah, pretty much spot on. We've got Ryan Allsop in goal, Mishia Fete, Jasper Moon, Goodwin, Malif, Marr and Glennon at the back, with Harry Clifton, Josh Eccles and Reggie Stone as the midfield trio, with Cameron and Caden Jackson just in front. And at the moment, it's the Jackson Stone show. Hopefully we can get more players involved, but if they're the ones who score us the goals to get us a win at Fratton Park, I'll be okay with that. Let's go into... That's twice in this save. That is actually twice in this save. Your next opponent doesn't have the players to field the next match. We're getting a 3-0 win. Now, is that because of international players? I do not know, but that means we can fit another game in today, and that is another win. A cheat code win. Caden Jackson disappointed not to get played, but mate, none of us played, so I don't know why you're too disheartened. Bristol Rovers up next. They are down there, I think, so maybe a simulation. Let's look at the reports. So the gas in the relegation zone at the moment, Bristol Rovers, so I will go for this simulation. Midweek, team is fully fit. Is Liam Cullen back from his duty? He is. He's right here. We've got it hovering over him. That requires Maguire Drew getting dropped. Now, it is interesting in terms of team selection. We've got a lot of good players in as reserves, which is something we've never really had to deal with. But it's a nice choice to have, as I've got to get this sorted out. There we go. The 2 youngsters lowest rated. That's okay, as it's going to be the exact same team. We're going to play the next game, so we can actually get it maybe more correct for that one. But still, it should be okay for Salford. How's it going to go against Bristol City? Fully fit team, and it is... It's his first defeat of the season. A 3-2-1. A 3-2-1? A 3-2-1. Yeah. A 3-2-1 away for Bristol Rovers. Anderson, Reggie Stone with another one. Josh Marquise, Anderson again. That's Elliot Anderson, a really good player actually. And Caden Jackson. It's the 2 goal scorers of this season so far, but not enough this time. Our first defeat. Unfortunate for us right there, but we've got to switch it with Salford. I will play this one 8 points 13 because I just don't want to get a slip at all in this division. Still in those playoffs. Burton jump ahead of us as we've got Ewan Pratt actually doing well in training. That's a good increase for him as the academy is going sure but steady. As is there any rotations I could actually make for this game? I think after a defeat, probably due some. I think Cameron hasn't scored this season, so he will drop out. Jasper Moon, maybe? I want to save him for Bradford, actually, yes. So I'll play Walsh. In fact, I'll keep Headley off for a little bit longer. And I'll put Bryn Morris in for Eccles, because I don't want Bryn Morris getting fully unfit, because I do trust him as a decent player. That is the changes. That is the team. Salford City away. As it's not going to show us the lineups again, so I'll have to check Salford City's lineup through this way. They've got a Ravena up front, decent striker. Martino Simeoes, Milan, Porter, Odin Bailey's a good player with Elliot Watt, Eastham, Vassell, Leek, and Kai Bailey starts in goal against the club he plays for, so that shouldn't be really allowed. And I can't believe they're starting him. Shouldn't be allowed in my book, that, but hey-ho. I mean, it's some good League One experience for him. I want him going up in them ratings as Salford starting from kickoff. Come on, we do not want this to be a slippery slope. We want to keep going in this division. We want to see how Liam Cullen can do up front as Reggie Stone has the ball here. Through to Liam Cullen, the new number 10 in town, with a bit of a gap. A shot across goal and he's already scored. 5 minutes it's took Liam Cullen. He's only his 3rd goal scorer of the season, and he does it in front of the away fans against our own keeper. Don't want him getting too disheartened. That's a brilliant goal as well. Kai Bailey just really rooted to the spot. It was a good dive. I can see him being a Grimsby keeper at one point, but he's got to learn to save Cullen's shots, especially in training. 1-0 already. A fantastic start as they pass the ball straight back to us. Come on, Mariners. We are actually cooking with gas this season. And that's not a pun on the team that actually beat us, as Bryn Morris over to Mishia Fete. Just holds it back into Morris. Playing some detailed, intricate football. Cullen's got another gap. He's going to try and power this one. And he does! He's got another one! Liam Cullen, I am so glad I brought you. This is phenomenal football. It is 2-0 Mariners within 11 minutes. And it is the new signing Liam Cullen with a brace. Who is this guy? This could be a big scoreline, you know. We've started off really well here against Salford. Of course, a team that did get promoted before us, I'm pretty sure. They didn't get promoted last season. So, yeah, they got promoted in season number 1 as Mishia Fete. Good job he didn't get injured from that, as 2-0 is a perfect scoreline this long into the game, which isn't long at all, really, is it? As Bryn Morris into Harry Clifton. Harry Clifton round that corner into Reggie Stone. Out to Mishia Fete. Runners in the box. Cross in towards Caden Jackson. Unfortunate as Odin Bailey trying to run around us right here. We've just got to stand strong as it's a great block from Gleno. So glad he's still at the club. The missed deadline day. It was a good watch last episode as we're running into each other. What's this about? Come on, we want to keep strong. Niall Marr with the ball. Good work from Jackson in the end. Now into Harry. Reggie Stone's resumed to get into that position that he usually does. Getting forward. Liam Cullen on the angle. Trying to chip it towards Stone. Didn't do badly. Headed it down. Caden Jackson with a gap. Offside. Very close as Simeoes. Or Simones. I don't know how it's said. Running down that wing as we're coming across with Goodwin. He's not really had much to do. Mishia Fete's been doing it all. And doing it well. As we'll see it at half-time. 2-0 please, boys. That'll do us very nicely. Yes. Probably should be more than 2-0 up. Salford have been quite poor in this one, but I'll definitely take it. Back out to Mishia Fete. He's going to dribble forward, looking for Caden Jackson, and Cullen swapping positions, as that is the whistle. And what a fantastic half of football. 2-0 Mariners. How was I ever worried about this form slipping as a ball over the top into Niall Marr. He's just going to go down the wing into Anthony Glennon. Glennon trying to turn in the middle. It's a rough challenge and we'll have that free kick. Good stuff, referee. Good advantage as Bryn Morris will go through that middle onto Caden Jackson, who's looking a bit tired. Of course, he does run all game, so he's worthy of a rest at some point as he's going to chase this ball down. A lot of players worthy of a rest, of course. Most majority, the same team that started the last one, as Kessier has gone to Spurs. Interesting, as Aravena, who's supposed to be goodly rated, Running down the wing, Niall Maher with a brilliant header away. Straight into Reggie Stone. Caden Jackson still running before he comes off. Here he is through the middle. I'm going to power this one at Caden. Or not even Caden. At Kai Bailey. Caden Jackson with it. The lucky number 13 it is, as I am going to take him off after that goal he did just score. Dan/Liam Cox coming onto the field. Brilliant stuff so far. As that's the game maybe wrapped up, I'd say. As here's Reggie Stone. Liam-Dan Cox. I didn't even say it right, but he's through on goal and he scored against his former academy prospect teammate in Kai Bailey, and soon will be when he comes back, but it's not been an impressive game in front of his current manager. What a game it has been though for the Mariners, 4-0. And you can see right there, we've just gone ahead and put Josh Eccles on at right wing back. That is actually a position he can play as Dan Cox off the mark in League One. Very nice to see as Bryn Morris into Reggie Stone. Liam Cullen still wants that hat-trick. Good save from the youngster. We'll get Josh Headley on as well. Oh no, it's not Josh Headley. Forgot his first name actually as Dan. I definitely forgot your first name at one point because it's not even Dan, it's Liam as Reggie Stone with an in-swinger. That's landed to Niall Maher, just a dodgy touch. It's really a waste that one, wasn't it? As Liam Cox with the touch there into Liam Cullen. It's the Liams up front right now, you wouldn't guess it. As Simoes running away with it onto Mallon, who gives it backwards, but we've just read it straight away. It's been a very poor Salford side, I've got to say. Sorry, Salford. As Cullen. Is that Balotelli in disguise? Not too happy with that choice of trickery when he's on a hat-trick, as Liam Cox winning a good ball, though, towards Reggie Stone, looking for 5. It might be 4, only 4, but 4 is a huge scoreline, especially away from home at the Peninsula. A brilliant result for the travelling Mariners. 4-0. It does not slow down in League One for us. We hang on to the playoffs, but still, I'll take that as a start. We've got some good teams above us. As Barnsley, another brilliant team. These are above us, the 22 points. Is that first or second in the league? It might be first, you know. It is. Blackpool with 2 defeats recently. So Barnsley are on top, and it's a bit of a rivalry. If we win this, I'm not going to speak too soon, or am I? I'm gonna. It could be a title fight. It could be very early on to say them words, but I'm going to go ahead and say them. As you can see, Josh Eccles is back and Jasper Moon, who we saved, even though it was a 4-0. We'll make them changes. Cullen and Jackson perfect together up front. Straight into the Tykes. Barnsley at Blundell Park, the biggest game so far. As the Tykes is Mathis up front, looks a decent player him. Devante Cole, Gomez, Herbie Kane, Walter, Callum Styles, 75 rated, is still there with Conor McCarthy, Anderson still there, Kelland Watts, Jordan Williams and Bradley Collins. A very solid side, a very solid bench, which includes Josh Benson, unfairly benched I would say. Brilliant player. Absolutely phenomenal. And yes, we've come off the back of a 4-0 win. But these are top of the league for a reason. And this is a huge tester. There'll be a big crowd right here at Blundell Park. A sellout. It's got to be, as that's a brilliant ball towards Caden Jackson. And we've got the Yorkshire chants coming at us, which of course is where I am from. I cannot lie. So it's a bit weird to have them against us as Josh Eccles running with the ball. He's got a chance to shoot from range! Josh Eccles! I knew that was going in once I saw the keeper's positioning. What a big goal that is! Grimsby Town take the lead against Barnsley here at Blundell Park against Top Sport. It's early on in the game. But what a strike from Josh Eccles. Yes, they had a man down. Yes, they'll be going mental. As that is phenomenal from him. Kind of down the middle. We'll take it though. Mariners lead. Again, we don't celebrate too early, but what a goal. What a goal as Mishia Fete now into Josh Eccles. Onto Caden Jackson, who's going to try and slide that through to Mishia Fete. Just didn't work out. Sloppy pass though. Can Mitch get there? He doesn't. It's now forward onto Tapia into Gomez. Coming across to try and read it. That's a pass. Beating Mar and everyone. And even their striker, Devante Cole, a solid player, which we, of course, do want to watch ourselves out for. As Harry Clifton going very slowly with it, looking for Eccles. That's a bit too slow, actually, Harry. He's got to react now and get back into position is the captain. Keep on fighting for it as that's through the middle again. Onto Gomez. Niall Maher coming across. Goodwin with the pass away. That's a brilliant pass through the gap as well onto Jasper Moon. Jasper Moon through onto Reggie Stone, and Reggie Stone with a chance to dribble. He's got Cullen going around him. Can he backheel that into Mishia Fete? Going for it himself on the left peg, and not too bad from Mitch. We'll take the corner. We've got a man short. Reggie Stone looking for Jackson and Moon. Just lining up them two as Eccles tries to head away. And now it's on to Jasper Moon again. He will line him one up as it's almost half time. And you can only hear the Mariners fans singing. What a half it is. That's a cross from Efferty. Not a great one, but Cullen's still fighting for it. What an addition he is. Pass out is not a good one. Straight now into Josh Eccles again. Why not go for another one? That is a high one! Oh, and it was dipping late. Unlucky Josh Eccles, as he is the man who separates the teams. It's top of the league Barnsley trailing at Blundell Park. What a result this would be, as Devante Cole with the pass off there. A good block. Harry Clifton through onto Reggie Stone. That's a good return ball. That's another good return one. He's onside. He's Caden Jackson. I didn't think it was. Them Mariners. Them Mariners, eh? This is a group of players who are defined as a group. They work together and they are getting the job done in this division. Yes, we got promoted last year, but we had tough times. This group looks like it could have none at all. 2-0. It is absolutely sensational from those Mariners as Reggie Stone to run with it. He's got a ball over the top there, looking for Caden Jackson, almost fell to him. And I'm not too sure on this, don't quote me on it, but I think he did go to Barnsley, Caden. Probably shouldn't have celebrated against them, but hey-ho, here we are. Think I'm going to go for a triple change as well, just to be sure with the lads. Get them some rest as they run around that. Good win, header away, please. Absolutely superbly done. Pass off, there we go, Caden Jackson. I can't even speak with him today. Every time he's involved in something, as Haller making the move to Marseille. I can actually look at these graphics in the top corner, because we are cruising. Playing phenomenally, as they have got a corner though. Herbie Kane to try and deliver this one in. We've got to be solid with his headers. It's fallen to the back post. And Ryan Allsop with the save. We've actually got a man going down here, and I think it's Niall Marr. It is. That's why we brought Alfie Kilger in. I knew something like that was going to happen. I just made a triple change as well. Walsh to step in. Still not good. Very unfortunate as in as Cameron. Trying to get the pass around the corner. He's come on in this game. He needs to find a little bit of form in this division. Still, I do trust in Cameron. Brilliant striker as he's got the ball right here. He's passed it off, and look at that for a move. Caden Jackson through the middle again. He's one-on-one with Bradley Corrins, firing it past him. It is 3-0. It is another demolition job. Never mind squeezing the win. We are going to absolutely cruise to it. A power shot. No one chasing him. And that at 109 miles per hour behind it. Brilliant. This is what these Mariners are capable of. It is superb. I was aiming to survive. Some comments told me aim higher. And I definitely believe that we should have done earlier on now, as this is a good move. Could it be 4 again? It was almost at the feet of Dan. It's almost time for the whistle as a ball over the top right there. It's found. It's almost time for the whistle as Dan Cox did drag a shot wide, but we're not wide of the target points-wise. A 3-0 win against Barnsley. I mean, we won 4-0 in the last game away from home. That easily tops it. We are the mighty Mariners as we're up to 4th in the division. So Blackpool will be top with 22. Oh, not Blackpool, Barnsley. Blackpool and Millwall are on 21. We're on 19. So we are in the chase. Really. Us and Burton doing the same as Niall Mars. Dislocated his shoulder. It's 2 months without the veteran at the back. Of course, been here all the way through these 3 seasons. That's not a good one to have. As I also completely forgot about Anderson. We do have him as Fleetwood. If you have after Fleetwood Walsall, Anderson's going to ask to play here, isn't he? Yes, he is. I'll come to the right decision. I don't think he goes straight in as Cambridge on 14 points. Where are Fleetwood and Walsall? They are below them. Fleetwood in 18th. Walsall are in the relegation zone. Lincoln City are bottom. That does make my day, as I'm going to try and make my day even better. And you guys, hopefully, by beating Cambridge. We've got a fully fit team. Walsh is the only change. Reggie Stone's gone up a rating. Bring it on, yous. How is Cambridge? Okenberry, I'm pretty sure he was a Doncaster player at the start of this save. Demetrio supporting him with Lou Yang, Jack Lancashire, Bloom, Werman, Harrison Dunk, Orkadina, Jones, Williams, Mitov, and that's it. I don't want to speak too soon, but they don't really have any standouts for my liking, so we're going to give this one a big go. Everyone knows what Mitov is capable of, if they did watch that tie against Newcastle in the FA Cup last year. Joe Ironside getting the winner for the U's right there, as I do know my football sometimes. Glennon with a pass off to Harry Clifton. We've got Jackson running through in front of us. We'll give it into Gleno. Looking for Cullen, who does get that touch on. Back out wide to Gleno. Going to try and cross this into the middle. This is a good move. And a good save. Almost a perfect start at the Abbey, as they've got a run on right here, Efforty. You've got to watch that one. As we've stepped in there with Jasper Moon. Goodwin's got to do his job. He's giving away a foul as the pass. Oh, okay. No advantage played then. Harry Clifton squeezing that through. Oh, we're on different wavelengths today. Just need to learn to score first again, as that ball... Looking for the striker, Ryan Alsop to jump onto that one. Jasper Moon to get this ball thrown into his path. Into Mishia Fete, drilled across into Liam Cullen now. That's a good touch onto Reggie Stone. And a brilliant pass through to Jackson. Takes it in his stride. It still falls back to Reggie Stone. Unlucky. Two good shots. Harry Clifton trying to curl one. Forcing it on his right foot. Shouldn't really do that. It's back to Liam Cullen. Can we work this out wide to Mishia Fete? We do. Just pass that back into Josh Eccles, who we know can strike one, but we'll go for an Efforty cross. Doesn't beat the first man though. Cambridge showing themselves to be a different challenge here, as a good read from Harry Clifton. Jasper Moon into Mishia Fete, put that through the middle. There we go. You can see we've kept all of the ball, but we're not really getting anywhere too much with it. Harry Clifton not getting that. It's on to Jack Lancaster, trying to get his shot off. Harry Clifton in the way. Back out wide into Williams. That's back into the middle right now, and oh, what a challenge. Came through the back of his man, but got the ball all day long, as it's now out wide. Good block that from Jasper Moon. If he can get the pass off to Cullen, which he does, send that down the line. Caden Jackson, use that pace. Unlucky. Unfortunate, as it's almost half-time. We'll take it 0-0 into the break, as Ryan Alsop drops on that ball. It's not, of course, what we had in the last two, but it'll do. Clean sheet so far. Still 45 to go. We've just got to keep going in this second passage of play, of course. I've got to keep reminding myself, this doesn't really last forever, this form. But we are really high up in the table, so I can't be angry. And if it does last forever, then great. We're in the run for promotion, and it's perfect. As Eccles sliding the ball through to Reggie Stone. That's a brilliant ball onto Cullen, who should have done better. 100% should have done better. Caden Jackson to put the pressure on. He is on flames at the moment. We're looking at signing him in Season 1. Imagine him in League 2. There's a good ball down the line. Goodwin coming across to help Glennon out, as the ball's just passed straight into him from George Williams. And here goes Gleno running down this line, but caught up to lengthy centre-back. Just have that trait as a ball out wide into Liu Yang. Now round the corner into the striker. Still no changes made by us, and we're approaching the change time of the game, really. Ball can't beat Goodwin, so we'll keep putting this pressure on. Round the side, runners on. Jasper Moon stepping across very well, though. And come on, let's win this game, shall we? It's over the top from Cullen. It's a bit of a scummy way of playing, but it's on to Caden Jackson, going for the power. And just couldn't get it off, as we'll take him off. Dan Cox slashed Liam, coming onto the field. Bring a man short for the corner. Or shall we actually do it? Yeah. We'll bring Liam short. Reggie Stone to get a lot of power onto that one. Back post. Jasper Moon jumping for it. It'll fall to Josh Eccles. Into Harry Clifton. Now into Jasper, who can't get it off. And Headley on for Gleno. Chuck a player on who is a bit more attacking. You can see him sprinting up already, as we'll try and give him the ball. Liam Cullen out wide. Into Headley. Harry Clifton dropping back to try and receive this ball. And does. Through onto Reggie Stone. Not enough strength from a player who we really should be keeping the ball with. It's a ball downfield here. Jasper Moon. It's a 3-on-2 really for Cambridge. Slide across. It's in the middle. And the U's take all the points. It's a late goal from Smith, the number 10, Sam Smith. It's our second defeat. We got them two important wins against Barnsley and Salford. And then Cambridge are shocking us right here. That is just one of them games, isn't it? We haven't had the luck at the near post of Ryan Alsop. U's take all the points. Oh well, oh well. A 90th minute home winner for the hosts. It's something we only can dream of ourselves and we'd love. Doesn't happen every week, We just go again, boys. We started this season off really, really well. We don't put our heads down. We've known how to do it. Stoppers, that is. And they have done it. So 2 more simulations. Tom Anderson is asking to come back into the team. I mean, we'll have to rotate it. So how's it going to go away at the other side of the country against the Seasiders? We're still in 5th. We're still in 5th. And do we go with the same team? I don't know. I really don't know after that last result. Do we actually put Anderson in? That is a shout, you know. Josh Eccles, I'll give him a rest. I do like to rotate this team up. Anderson, I'd rather him come off the bench, actually. So we'll keep it like that. We'll keep it exactly the same, really. We've got the 2 players out injured. Still Otis Khan, which is a very unfortunate one, against the team that just got beat by Barnsley. How's it going to go for us? We're going to get that 1-0 win, courtesy of Cullen. That is fantastic. So we back up as horrific defeat with a good win, as appreciate some game time. Tom Anderson, you're very welcome, as we're up to 3rd. With 5 points off Barnsley, but they do have a game in hand. We've played a game extra than everyone, actually. Going into Walsall at home. It looks like Jordan Cropper's asking to play international duty for Liam Cullen again. As I feel sorry for Crockham, he's not getting any at the moment. As I'll think about it, Jordan Cropper, you're not actually on the bench at the moment. It is Headley. As I will put Headley into the team and I will bring you onto the bench. I think that's fair enough, really, isn't it? Yeah, I'd say so. Caden Jackson's got to stay up front. He's just got to stay up front. He's just got to... I feel sorry for Garby a bit because he is the backup for Clifton, but we can't bench his captain when he's playing superbly. So, Walsall very much struggling this season, but they've got a fit team against us here. But we still get it done, and that's why I just talked about not taking both of them players out, and they both score the goals. That is really good stuff, as we are doing so well in this game. Jordan Cropper, I'm sorry you didn't get minutes, mate. 2nd in the league. Blackpool and Barnsley still, yes, got games in hand over us, but it is sensational. 2 defeats. If we'd got that result against Cambridge, we'd be joint top. As we play Millwall away next, though, in 5th. So it is a tight game next. But that is just amazing. We are close. 13 games in our case, in to the season. And we are very close to the championship. Still not jinxing it. But we're very close, as I am going to end it here as well, guys. Thank you for watching this one. Don't forget to, as always, like, comment, share and subscribe to the notification bell as well. We are very close to 8,000. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you all later. Take care, in a bit, and peace.